Hello everyone, another motor, servo. So servo motors are everywhere when you want a limited rotation, not 360 degrees, but a limited rotation, you need servo motors. But not only limited to this application, servo motors are everywhere in our life. And I will give the examples after we explore the servo motor and how it works. So servo motor again comes with two switches, and one of them denotes the coding and analog. If you want to use it with coding module, then you need to switch it to the coding. If you want to use it in analog, meaning that there's no coding module in mode, you can use in analog mode and still get use of the servo motor. And there is another switch at the right side, and there's turn mode and sweep mode. Sweep mode actually works like this. So it is kind of a cleaning motion of your window if you are inside of a car. So if you want to keep your windows clean, you need servo motors. And the turn actually, if you want the servo motor to go in a specific angle, you can use turn as well. So before making it more complicated, let's figure out together. So since I'm not using coding module, I choose the switch to analog. So I make sure it is in analog. And if you want to use servo motor, it is best to use it with an input, basically. So let's see. It is in analog mode, and we are now exploring the turn, the turn mode. So let's see what will happen. Maybe we can use button before slide dimmer. Okay, so you can see the position of servo motor here, and once I push on button, as you can see, it turns 180 degrees, and once I release my hand, it turns back to position it started. So it is kind of a 180 degrees motion. And if I choose sweep, and if I click on the button, as you can see, it goes back and forth. It changes 180 degrees and comes back. So it is a continuous motion. When you have sweep, it kind of sweeps continuously. When you have turn, it goes to a specific position and stay there until you release your hand. And you can use this with other input modules as well. So what I'm doing right now with slide dimmer, I am arranging the voltage value, and it is in turn. So maybe I can also show the voltage value with display. So you will see as I increase the slide dimmer, you can see I can change the position. Let's see the voltage value. So each voltage value stands for a fixed position. So I can make it stop not only in 0 and 180 degrees, but for the other angles as well. And let's check what happens if I choose the sweep mode and then change the value. So when it is in 1 volt, around 1 volt, let's say, so it starts to rotate with a lower speed, not full speed, but you still have the sweep motion. So you can adjust the speed of the servo motor by using different inputs. If there is a higher voltage, let's say 4 volt, around 4 volt, you can see the increase in its servo motor's speed. So all the robot arms actually in the world have servo motors, because robot arms and our maybe joints have like limited motion, not not 360, not full circular motion, but there is a limited motion in our joints as well. So all the robot arms are using servo motors to have a motion like our bones and our joints. And when you use the servo motor with coding module, you can choose any angle for different inputs. And there are also other servo accessories that comes with the kit. So you have these different servo accessories, and once you remove this part by using actually here, and you can replace them and continue to use for different purposes. As you can see, this has only one side, so it is more like it creates a flexibility if you are using, if your space is limited. And this one has like the two sides of this piece is not equal, so they are in different length. Therefore, again, it increases the usage areas. And as I said, in real life, there are several areas that you can observe the usage of servo motors. And if you want to create a robot arm, servo motor is your module. And we will explain more about servo motor and how you can use it with twin coding module. See you in the next bit.